Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Blaise. Blaise is a French masculine name with Latin origins. The Latin blasesus means lisping, so most likely the name developed as a cognomen, nickname, in ancient Rome. The name survived beyond antiquity not because parents wanted to point out their children's manner of speech, but rather because of a notable early saint. One of the most common naming practices in the Middle Ages was to name one's child after some venerated early saint around whom legends and cults became popularized during precarious medieval times. It was seen as a protective measure. Saint Blaise of Sebastia, modern-day Turkey, was a 4th century physician and a bishop. However, it wasn't until much later in the 11th century during the Crusades when Western Christians were exposed to the saint's legends, spreading usage of the name westward, particularly among the French. Legends regarding Saint Blaise's miraculous ability to cure both the body and the spirit led to stories of wild animals arriving in herds to be healed by the pious saint. Blaise was martyred when the then Emperor Licinius ordered all the Christians be killed during the pagan days of the Roman Empire. Blaise's feast day is February 3rd and he's the patron saint of throat ailments, but could he cure lisping? We're not sure. The most famous French name-bearer in modern times was mathematician Blaise Pascal, 1623–1662, who invented the adding machine, an early crude form of the calculator. Personality of the boy named Blaise. The 3 energy is powerful and enthusiastic. These personalities are cheerful, full of self-expression, and often quite emotional. They have an artistic flair and gift of gab that makes them natural entertainers. Their joyfulness bubbles over, and their infectious exuberance draws a crowd. The 3 personality is like a child, forever young and full of delight. They are charming, witty, and generally happy people. The 3 personality lives in the now and has a spontaneous nature. 3 seem to live with a bright and seemingly unbreakable aura that attracts others to them. In turn, they are deeply loyal and loving to their friends and family. Luck also has a tendency to favor number 3s. Popularity of the boy named Blaise. Blaise is no longer a commonly used name in the Western world, but he still survives in the United States. The name appeared once in the 1950s and again in the 1960s, but for all intents and purposes, Blaise didn't really return to the US charts until 1996. Although he seems to be sticking around, the name remains at the bottom of the top 1,000 list and would be considered a rare choice by any definition. Not to mention he's in competition with Blaise, too. Some parents find the spelling of Blaise as feminine, but trust us when we say, historically speaking, this is a boy's name. Blaise also has some cultural connection with wizardry thanks to a Harry Potter, minor, Slytherin character or, several centuries ago, the name's appearance in some versions of the Arthurian legends. Blaise is mentioned as the sorcerer Merlin's master. Or should we say master? Quick facts on Blaise. Gender, boy. Origin, French. Number of syllables, 1. Ranking popularity, 912. Pronunciation, Blaise. Simple meaning, lisping. Characteristics of Blaise. Social, dramatic, popular, happy, communicative, optimistic, creative. Cultural references to the baby name, Blaise. Famous people named Blaise. Blaise Garza, actor. Blaise Winter, football player. Blaise Pascal, French mathematician. Jean Blaise Martin, French opera singer. Blaise Centers, Swiss-French novelist. Blaise Alexander, race car driver. Blaise de Montluc, notable 16th century French soldier. Blaise Mcuffo, Swiss footballer. Blaise Ilsley, baseball player/coach.